So Roy used a quarter of his money on 3 pens and 6 notebooks. The cost of each pen is 3 times the cost of each notebook. He bought some more pens with 2/3 of his remaining money. How many pens did Roy buy altogether? Okay. Now, let's take this question sentence by sentence, right? And write the information as they give you it. Now, since we're dealing with fractions, we know that fractions are a part of a whole, right? What we identify in this question as the whole would be Roy's money. Okay. The next thing they told us is that a quarter of his money, right, is spent on 3 pens and 6 notebooks. So this 4 at the bottom here, okay, means that the money is split into 4 equal parts. 1/4 of that part, right, 1/4 of that whole is spent on 3 pens and 6 notebooks. Okay. They also told us, right, so we use this. The next thing they told us is that the cost of each pen is 3 times the cost of each notebook. Okay, this means that 1 pen is equal to the cost of 3 notebooks. Alright, so 1 pen equals the cost of 3 notebooks. Now, what would 6 notebooks be? 6 notebooks would be 6 divided by that 3. Okay, in terms of pens, this will equal 2 pens. And why did we change notebooks into pens? Because at the end, we are aiming for how many pens, alright, and not how many notebooks. Right, so we use this. The next thing they told us is that he bought some more pens with 2/3 of his remaining money. So his remaining money is this piece here, which is 3/4. Alright, and they said he used 2/3 of that 3/4. This will give us 3 multiplied by 2 will give us 6. 4 multiplied by 3 will give us 12, and when we reduce this, it becomes half. So he used a half of his money to buy some more notebooks. Some more pens, right? Now, if a quarter of his money was able to buy 3 pens plus 2 more pens, okay, a total of 5 pens, a quarter of his money could buy, all right, a half of his money. So we know that a half, right, in terms of quarters, a half is really 2/4. Yes, so 2 times a quarter of his money is a half of his money. So a half of his money could buy 2 times 5, 10 pens. Alright, did we answer the question yet? We used this, right? No, we did not. How many pens did Roy buy altogether? Roy bought, with half of his money, 10 pens, plus, now he did not buy 5 pens with a quarter of his money, alright? He bought 3 pens. This is where you have to be very careful, right? So he bought 3 pens, okay? And therefore, his total amount of pens that he bought altogether is 13 pens.